So a little while ago, I had a friend send me this, a link to an operating system called PsychOS. It's pretty much just a fully featured Linux distribution, but for older computers, with them having 3 different versions: PsychOS, PsychOS 486, and PsychDOS. The normal PsychOS, as far as I can tell, is just for modern computers, but it has some pretty low system requirements, with PsychOS 486 being for older computers, and PsychDOS, which, as far as I can tell, is just a distribution of FreeDOS. In this video, I'm going to try PsychOS 486. The minimum requirements for PsychOS 486 are quite low, needing only, well, a 486DX2, 32 megabytes of RAM, and around 4 gigs of hard drive space if you were to install it, although you can run it off of one single live CD. So I thought I would give this OS a try and see what it can do. And hey, it even came with some games. Oh, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Soon. December. The end of December.
No, this is your birthday. Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. My birthday is September. Oh, it's 9/11. Oh. That's tragic.
So anyway, we have PsychOS.
Waifus? Their back page has like waifus, you know?
Oh, dude. I wonder if the Neofetch is gonna look like this. You think? Okay, so we have these 2 versions. We have, or 3 actually. We have PsychOS 3.4.6, 486, and then DOS. What's the DOS? ASCII-like graphical interface for launching applications and having a few other features. I highly recommend looking at the screenshots. What the fuck? Oh, you know what this reminds me of? In MS-DOS 4, there was actually a GUI that shipped in DOS. I believe it was either MS-DOS 4 or something around those lines. This is exactly what this reminds me of. Oh, it's actual just DOS. It's just free DOS.
It's like you're running in the terminal, but slower.
Yeah. All right, and then here we have the 486. Default password, default username root, default password woof woof. Target older i486DX, 586 and 686 machines with CD-ROM drives. Recommended RAM maximum for console only use, 32 megabytes. All right. The system will not boot below anything 23 megs.
You should do 23.5 megs. See if it'll boot.
23 and a
Like
half.
22 and a half. I mean, and see if it'll boot.
You think it'll kernel panic?
Oh, are they lying? Like, what if they just had Corsair RAM?
Okay, then we have recommended RAM maximum for GUI desktops, but you'll hate it. 64 megs. That's okay. That's great. RAM minimum for overall mental well-being. 128 megs. Nice. Download size 686 megabytes. So it'll just fit on a CD, like a plain old CD, not even a DVD. The full installation size is 4.71 gigabytes on an ext2 file system. Nice. Let's see. Let's get the downloads here.
What's the other one though? There's another one, wasn't there?
Oh yeah, the main one. This one. Oh yeah, i686 and above. So just kind of like your modern thing.
Is this maintained or?
I don't. Is it?
No, because this is initial release date 2019.
Oh, last checked on 2024 8/22.
Oh.
Or is that when the last update was, or is this different? Number of confirmed. Oh, that's just number of confirmed downloads. Let's give the 486 version a try. Download latest version.
Patience, the virtue. I don't know. My mom says that. I don't know what it means.
They're putting some like weird music into that repeater that's being jammed right now. Well, anyway, the ISO eventually finished downloading with my slow internet. I fired up my Windows 2000 machine and burned it onto a blank CD. Now we're ready to give this a try on our first machine. Alright, so the first machine we're going to test it on is the 90's Linux PC. This still has Red Hat 5.2 on it, I wouldn't change it. For anybody who hasn't seen that video, just for a quick refresher, this machine has 32 megabytes of RAM with a 100 megahertz Intel Pentium CPU. So we're going to try it on this and then work our way up to the more faster and better machines. Oh, I just realized something. We cannot really boot from CDs here. This doesn't support CD booting. Alright, so I brought back the good old IBM Aptiva from the CalibriOS video, which is still running that OEM install of Windows 98, by the way. I still haven't done anything with it. I probably will never do anything with it. I just think it's cool. Wow, this BIOS. Little refresher for those who haven't seen that video. This machine runs a 450 megahertz Intel Pentium 2 with 96 megs of RAM. So, well into the minimum system requirements. You just need to set the date and time before I go. Definitely not January 1998. Let's exit. Alright, so hopefully it'll just boot from the CD-ROM drive. Let me put the CD in there. Oh yeah, there you go. Alright, so this is actually based off of Puppy Linux. What is Puppy Linux based off of? I don't know. Please choose a menu item. Alright, we have either console, JWM, XFCE, or CLI Max. Okay, let's try JWM. I want to know what that is. Because I know what XFCE is. Okay, let's probe. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, there's also an ACI Radeon 7000 in here. What? Okay, that didn't really work. Let's try XFCE then. Okay, sure, probe. Cannot decide. Okay. Let's try, let's try 800 by 600. Fatal server error, no screens found. What? Really, dude? Gonna have to troubleshoot X server issues? Okay, what is CLI max? Oh, okay. Interesting. So this is just like a Pac-Man. Okay, no net hack. Okay, no net hack. BSD games. Oh, there's a bunch of BSD games. What about hack? No hack. Okay, quit. Go back into CLI max. Let's see. Let's see. Console accessories. Let's see. So if we hit console, what does it uname as? PsychOS 486, 2.3.67.6. That's a old kernel version. Wow. Okay. That's a lot older than what it said on the website. On the website, it said it would be like kernel 5 or something. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give us a restart. Alright, well this is taking a while. Boot failed. Press any key to retry. What? Well, I mean, it worked the first time. There we go. Now it's actually loading this time. This part takes a really long time. I've just been playing on my PSP. Okay, what menu item? Let's try JWM again, and let's try to choose different Xorg settings. Okay, maybe if we test. Oh, that is for sure not working. Holy shit. What? Oh, but it's working. Hey! It worked! Oh yeah, it's actually loading up Xorg this time. This takes so long to load off of the CD. But looks like we're in though. Gonna wait a little longer for it to load everything. Hey, there we go. That looks really cool. Alright, so let's look at some of the stuff that's on the desktop. So, of course, we have our terminal. Takes this long to load up the terminal app. That's a very good sign. System status and config. Damn, this has a lot of tools. I would like to see how much I'm using. I guess I'll open top in the terminal. Oh, there's the terminal. Oh, and there's the terminal again. CPU usage, 20%. This is a 450 megahertz Pentium 2. That's not that bad. We have Blender. Oh, I really want to see if Blender will open. Okay, and more extremely long wait times. It's not the OS's fault. It's my fault for booting it off of a CD drive. Oh my goodness, Blender's actually opening. Dude, Blender's... I can't even tab back into the... Oh, my mouse just... Oh, it's really not happy. We're basically using most of all the RAM. We only have like just over 2 megabytes free. Oh, well, it's freeing up more. It's freeing up more. This is really cool though. I really was not expecting this to be as jam-packed, just full of stuff. Like, if I open up the start menu, like, look at all this. There's so much stuff here. I'm not even going to be able to get through all of it in this video, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff. That's really cool. Get Flash install Flash Player. Okay. Yeah, I'm drawing lines. I don't know how to use Blender, but this is pretty cool. Oh, it disappeared. I didn't do anything. It just kind of disappeared. Okay, it keeps going away. I don't know what I'm doing. I can zoom in on the cube. Alright, back to playing PSP while I wait for the damn program to close. Alright, let's see what else we have. We're using a lot of RAM. We're using pretty much almost all of it. We only have 2.2 megs actually still usable, but we'll see what we can do. Oh, we have LeafPad. I love LeafPad. I use LeafPad actually on my main machine. I use LeafPad when I just need a basic little notepad thing and I don't feel like using Vim. Yeah, it's gonna take a long time to open up LeafPad. Alright, well, I mean, at least we got... Oh, I can't type. I don't have keyboard for some reason, but, I mean, at least this is here, I think. Oh, we're not done loading LeafPad. Oh, okay, now it's there. What the... What a beep. Hello. Oh, it's gonna take forever to close again. Oh. Oof. Remember, this has like 96 megs of RAM, by the way. Okay, well that's obviously a calculator. We got GIMP, I don't care. We got VLC, I don't care. We got SlickPet? What is this? This is just a package manager, I see. Okay. Internet telephony? PSIP puppy phone. Internet telephony. That's interesting. Fun. Let's see what's in the fun. Boom. Doom engine for DOS. Okay, let's play Doom on this. Oh, okay. Let's go. Hey, I really do wonder how bad this will run. My mouse just doesn't respond while it's loading. That's nice. I would get on the internet with this, and I will. Just not with this computer, because I don't have a network card in here still. This is taking frickin' forever. Do I even dare trying loading up XFCE after this? It's been loading for so long the screen went black. Okay, I think I'm just gonna reboot. Yeah, no, forget it. We're gonna reboot. Alright, so this time I think I want to try out XFCE. Alright, let's go XFCE. See how that runs. It's gonna probe the video card, and then we just choose this. Oh, that's just a buffer. Alright, I guess I'm waiting for this to load. Yeah, I don't think this is making me very mentally well right now. Oh, but there it is. Oh boy. It doesn't respond to anything. I would like to open top, please. Alright, there we go. Alright, so yeah, even just at idle with just XFCE open, we're still hitting like pretty much all of our RAM usage. Okay, maybe we can try out some games or just something without it taking friggin' 10 years for it to load. Ton of emulators. Let's go X-Soldier. Okay, let's try this out. How do I shoot? God. It'd be great to know how I could shoot. There's a YouTube downloader on here. This is really cool to have all these emulators here. Let's try Mines. I'm not gonna dare trying to load another emulator, especially on this machine. There is no way that it took that long to load up a program this simple. But yeah, I mean, it's just good old Minesweeper. Fuck. What file manager is this? I'm assuming this is Stunner. So I think the biggest reason for this being just so slow is because of our RAM limit. I think it's maybe time to spec up the system a little bit. So this is my Windows 2000 laptop. As you can see, it gets quite a lot of use just by looking on the desktop alone. And this machine has a 1.2 gigahertz Pentium 3 mobile with 512 megs of RAM. And also, I believe it has some sort of ATI GPU or something. I don't really remember what it has in here, but something like that. But anyway, we're going to boot PsychOS on here and see if it's any better with the largely increased amount of RAM. So let's give this a restart. There we go, we're booting up. Oh, this is probably going to be a lot better. That loaded a lot faster. Okay, immediately out of the gate, this is just loading faster. That CD drive on the Aptiva must be slow. And hey, this laptop does have integrated Ethernet, so I will go ahead and connect this to the network. Just to see if we can do any sort of web browsing, because I wasn't able to test that on the other computer. There we go. Let's try JWM again. Okay, let's do VESA. Oh boy. I don't know what res this panel is. I think it's 1024 by 1024. Although, I'm not 1920 by 1080. What? Let's test this. Does it allow you to test? It does. I mean, yeah, it's working. We'll just use that mode. Oh, dude, look at that. It's a lot faster. Oh, yeah, dude. Okay, there's one thing I want to see right off the bat, and that is how much RAM are we using? So let's open top really quick and check. Oh, dude, look how fast that was. Oh, I opened it twice. But look at that. It's not hanging the system. We're using a pretty decent amount of RAM, but, you know, it feels a lot more snappy considering I'm on an optical drive. Okay, there's one thing I want to try that didn't really work on the other machine, and that's playing Doom. So can we open Doom? And then after that I'll try all the network stuff, but let's see if we can get Doom to work. There we go. Boom. Doom engine for DOS. Okay, let's see if it actually loads up this time. Probably still gonna take a while though. What? Try this. What? That was instant! Let's get my squeaky chair out of here. Open source Doom. Have you guys... I've never played open source Doom before. Oh yeah, it's playing pretty well, actually. It's a bit laggy, but, you know, that's alright. I don't know what these lag spikes are, but that kills it. That is ridiculous. The audio is delayed, too. The keys are, like, slightly delayed, and so it just kind of sucks. Oh, what the... Whoa, 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 whoa. Dude, what are you? Really messing with it. It's just a bit, the audio's a bit delayed, and also when I hit a key it's like slightly delayed too, but who cares? I'm playing free Doom or whatever it's called. This is definitely not original Doom. Yeah, here, so like listen to this. I shoot. You hear that? Yeah, that's a bit odd. F Doom 2. Let's try that out. Yeah, see, man, I like the fact that things actually load on this machine. It ain't playing bad, but it ain't good either. Okay. Alright, I think that's gonna be, enough. I think it's gonna be enough of this. That's pretty cool, though, that it actually loads this time and I can play it. Let me quickly grab an Ethernet cable and plug this into the internet. Alright. Plug that in. Hopefully it actually sees the network. I'm assuming this is the net. Yeah. Set up network. There's a wireless chip in here? I didn't even know. I've always used PCM CIA for wireless in here. Load module. What? Auto DHCP. Oh, there we go. I don't know what this module load thing is all about, but hey, that seems to have worked. Okay, let's open up our internet browser and see what we can do. It's Lynx. Is there not like a actual web browser? Well, I've only used Lynx like twice before in my entire life, so let's try it out. Google.com. Yeah, that's Google. I want to go frog find. There we go. Been really using this site. Thank you, Action Retro. Can go myself again. Let's see. I mean, I know it's gonna work. I don't know why I'm like, oh, let's see. But, okay, so I don't know if this is the only web browser that's on here, but it's definitely not modern. Oh, we have this web browser. That looks like something. Let's try Google. Alright, probably not going to be able to... What? It tried to load YouTube. It don't look like it's working too well. But I'm trying to see my Steam. Yes, Steam. I can't even click on the link. It's not even, like, clickable. Is there maybe another web browser? IRC chat. Okay, there's another one. NetSurf. Website downloader. Interesting. Okay, there's some SSH stuff. Ooh, XChat. I use XChat. Recommended DOS software. Download accelerator. Okay. Alright, well, let's go ahead and try to use some of the other web browsers that were on here. So we're going to try this and NetSurf. I know what NetSurf is. I've used that one before. In fact, I believe NetSurf is what's on CalibriOS when I tried that out. Oh, look at that. It brings us right to Google, and this looks a little better. I don't know what the search bar is all about, but let's see if I can pull up my Steam. Nope. Definitely not. Let's go with NetSurf. Okay, so when it's failing the SSL handshake on its own home website, that's how you know that this is probably not going to work that well. It kind of loaded my Steam profile. It's just there's nothing really on the screen, but... What is the puppy phone? It appears you have a firewall installed. Please select yes or okay to disable... What? Dude, what is this? Interesting, there's just a built-in SIP phone. Alright, I'm going to quickly log out of this, or try to exit to a prompt, so I can actually load into XFCE, because XFCE definitely had some trouble last time. Let's just try it here. XFCE, there we go. VESA again. And what worked last time? What we're using, 1024 by 768? We'll try it. Okay, yeah, that worked. Let's go. Finished. Hey, that loaded pretty fast. That was pretty good. Okay, what web browser? Oh, tons of download managers. BitTorrent client. Okay. Screensaver control. There's screensavers on here. Preferences. That's not really what I thought I would see, but I was hoping I could maybe see what all the screensavers are on here. Okay, we'll enable it though.
The time is 4:30 p.m.
Xgalga, shoot 'em up. Oh, I played this on, I played this actually on my 90's Linux PC, the one that's running Red Hat. This is, I still don't really know how to shoot. There's a whole lot of stuff on here, but a lot of it is just kind of, this is pretty good for the ISO file only being like 600 megabytes. That's like a quarter of the size of Windows. Or like, no, isn't the Windows ISO like 4.2 gigs or something like that? Or like Windows 11, or, I don't use Windows, so I really don't know. Look here. Okay, here's just a bunch of the release stuff, like the release note. HTOP is installed? Really? Oh, I wish I knew that before. We're using quite a bit of RAM just sitting here, but you know, that's pretty expected because we are just running this off of a RAM disk, essentially. So it just grabs from the CD what it's trying to load in. So like if I open up this, well, it was already cached because I had this open, but just say it wasn't cached, it would load that from the CD. And they have the best terminal installed, the only one that's actually good. Okay, let's test this on one last system. I'm gonna bump up the system a little bit again and see where it takes us. All right, we're back here on my actual Windows 2000 desktop. People who don't know, I've never really shown the specs off, so whatever. This has the same amount of RAM, so 512 megs of RAM, but it has a 2.8 gigahertz Pentium 4, so should be a lot faster than that mobile Pentium 3, and for sure that 450 megahertz Pentium 2. Oh my god, Java. I got a lot of Windows 2000 around here because Windows 2000 is one of the only good versions of Windows. There we go. We want to boot from CD-ROM drive. There we go. So one of the reasons why I'm testing this out on a bunch of different hardware is mainly because I'm curious if it can actually get the drivers for everything. That's not gonna work, is it? Alright. Forgot to actually test the video mode. Alright, it's gonna work. Funny, you can see the Pentium 4 logo from the BIOS in the RAM buffer. Alright, 640 by 480. I do not want that. No, I don't want that. Mouse is very old. Wait, what did that say? Mouse in very old computers. I don't care about the mouse. I just want to have a higher res. I know it can do it. I know this integrated graphics thing on this Dimension 2400 can do that. It's not... I don't think X is starting. I think I'm going to restart it. Oh, F12. Just forgot, okay. Okay, let's reboot back into this and actually set up Xorg the correct way this time. At least it boots up a lot faster. I don't have to wait like 10 minutes like I was waiting on the Aptiva. To be fair, that Aptiva might be a lot better if I just put more RAM in the thing for this, but I'm probably not going to because that's fun. All right, let's try JWM again, and this time let's actually choose a working graphics mode. 1024 by 768. Can I? Yeah, let's just see if it runs. Yep, it runs. That doesn't look like 1024 by 768. That looks a lot smaller. That looks like 640 by 480. Can I go back to the prompt? I'm pretty sure I selected not 640 by 480, right? Okay, let's try XFCE this time, and maybe I can do this correct. So if I select that and then hit test, what's it gonna do? Absolutely fucking nothing. Okay, so maybe, maybe X just does not like my Intel integrated graphics at all. So I'm just gonna reboot it again. We'll try it at 800 by 600. Okay, we're back in. Let's try JWM again, and I'll go 800 by 600. 800 by 600 by 24, that would probably work. This is not, no, it's not gonna work. It already failed. Just anything Linux on old computers, X sucks. And it's not like this chip is not capable. I know it's capable. Okay, let's do 640 by 480. I don't care. I don't care. Oh my god, fatal server error. No screens found. Being a little piece of shit. Shutdown, it doesn't exist? Sorry? Okay. Yeah, I'm be real. I don't even think I want to try it on this machine. No. We're gonna see if there's, on the website, there's a newer kernel version than what I'm using right now. Dude, I can't even find, like, their operating system. I gotta go to Discord where I got the link originally. Bare minimum 220 megs, older i686 computers with DVD-ROM drive. I downloaded PsychOS 486, which is based off of an older kernel version. See, I would try this out, but the problem is any of the computers that I want to boot it off of don't have DVD-ROM drives, except for one. The Aptiva that I tried earlier has a DVD-ROM drive, except it says bare minimum RAM needed for booting, just for booting, 220 megs. That thing only has 96 megs of RAM, so that's just not gonna work. Despite my finale of rage, I actually really like PsychOS. It had a bunch of tools, bunch of stuff on there. It looks like it'd be really useful for just kind of wiping old computers, or getting them ready to reinstall an operating system, or whatever the case may be. You guys go try out PsychOS, see what kind of stuff you guys run into on your systems. But anyway, hit like if you like this video. If you really like this video, consider supporting me over on Patreon. Dislike if you hate old Linux or old computers, or if you just hate me. I have a ton more cool videos coming out soon, so definitely stay tuned.
I'll cry.
Yeah?